Hey everybody, welcome. A little bit of a late start, but if you could grab 2 blocks for practice. And we're going to practice a little yang yin today. Switching things up again. We had our yin practice on Friday, so we'll do a little yang yin today. 2 blocks for practice. There is a list on deck. And even though we're just a little late start here, we still have time to ease in. So take your time finding your way to the mat. Don't rush your yoga. Have a seat as you get to the mat. And you can sit cross-legged lotus pose like I am. You can, hey mom, welcome. You can also sit cross-legged and prop your sit bones up on a block. And because this is usually a yin practice on Sunday, I'm going to be mindful to make it a lot yin yang yin and really take our time even in the yang. So hopefully you guys enjoy the offering. And remember to take big deep breaths. Palms resting on your knees or thighs, sit up. Again, you could do this cross-legged or you could even do it in hero's pose. And as you ground through the sit bones, it should help to propel a little bit of length in the spine. That's what lets you sit up tall, be tall, be proud in your sit, and take 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. Inhale to fill your belly and let it expand. Out the nose to draw out the length of the exhale till you feel a little hug in of the navel in towards the back body. One more breath. If you're working with a playlist today, you can grab your device, counting down from 5, 4, yang yin, 3, 2, 1, play. We're going to enter our first pose, which is a yin pose. Supported fish, open heart. First prop is a little higher, placed horizontally behind you. Second prop is a little lower, placed vertically behind you. As you lie down, legs are wide. Back body, upper back body meets that first prop. Head meets the second prop so that your neck is exposed. There's an opening there and your head hangs a little lower than your heart. Option to put both stacks and props at the same height if you want to avoid opening in the neck body. You notice what is there to notice. What is opening, what is meeting a little bit of resistance, especially through the heart center if it's been a long week. Can you let go of all that is a long week with a big exhale to relieve your heart center, your back body a little heavier to your stack prop? Each time you find an exhale that really gives you a bit more release, what you might notice is how the shoulders kind of hug around the frame of your prop, because you're just letting those shoulders go heavy. A kind of sweetness of the meat to your bones hanging heavy. The goodness of this pose comes a little later. So can we hold on and soften a little longer? Whether enjoying the opening body, can you let your head go? Can you let your back body go? Can you let the front belly melt into the back body and that lower back and soften down? And as you travel down your back body, can you feel your bum really melt into the mat? To invite your thighs to rest and expand a little heavier. As though it was the only thing to do, dive in and fully meet 3 more breaths. One more inhale together. Slow out the nose, exhale. Take one of your hands, put it behind your head, and help to pick up your head and gaze higher than your torso. Keep your head up with a little squeeze of the belly and grab the outsides of your mat. Push down through the elbows on the mat and sit up slow. You can bring your legs together. And you can remove your props and lie right back down, back body on the mat. Simple gesture of letting the spine neutralize. Two more breaths to feel a kind of memory of that pose in your spine and how your spine and your back body and you are settling into the mat. Step one foot at a time onto your mat. Look your knees straight up as you bend your legs. Feel a little grounding of your lower spine. Maybe you walk your upper back up a little so that you can feel a little more length happening in the spine and a little slight tuck of the chin to make the neck long. Bring the feet a little closer together so the toes touch, and then take a big inhale with your knees looking up. And through the exhale, widen the knees to open. And open slow until they find their way all the way to open. Soles of the touch. Supine Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. Notice where your knees are in space. Notice if you're fighting the opening in your inner thighs. If it's hard to be here with ease in your breath, take your props and slide them underneath your knees or your thighs so that your legs really rest into a space of support. You can shift your props to any height to fit your pose for support. And then notice if this is a place you can be. Can you commit to be, to see? If you're good with the rest of your legs, whether in space or on the supportive blocks, and take your arms overhead. Feel space open up in the armpits and chest body, and then relax a little bend in the arms to really rest your elbows and arms on the floor. What does it mean to really meet this without any fight? And how will that translate in the way that you breathe and open up in your body? It's totally okay if it doesn't feel like much is happening. That's usually a bit of a sweet spot for letting things happen in a very quiet and nuanced way. This isn't a practice that you manage things happening. This is a practice where you witness As you surrender to being a witness, you might notice that a little more has shifted in there. You might notice that you feel a little more ease in the opening of your knees. And if that's you and you feel like you can let go of any support systems underneath your knees or thighs, to fall deeper into space and meet gravity a little more, just sweet shift to that if that's you. And we'll give it a little bit more time in this pose. You can keep your arms overhead, or you might feel like resting your hands on your inner thighs without giving it a push. Just a little bit of reminder. And 3 more breaths. Take your hands to your outer thighs or knees. And hopefully you can help those legs up slow, so you can feel all the little nooks and crannies on the way. And eventually your knees kind of close like a book to look straight up to the sky. Ground here for a beat. And we take 2 breaths on the heels of opening our heart and our chest and our hips. You can give yourself a little hug of the knees. You can even pick up your head and forehead towards the knees. Breathe in. And then maybe through the exhale, you put your head down. Hug a little tighter. Breathe out. You're going to release the legs, roll over, and stay pretty low as you roll over and shift into a child's pose here. Knees can be together or wide, toes touch. Noticing any stiffness that slowly releases as you breathe and submit to the shape. It's the hope that with these 3 yin poses, we're able to move a little more fluidly in our yang. Hmm. Notice if you can just let go a little more, whether it's to move, what movement is coming. Can you really commit to here for a few more breaths? Together, inhale. Store up all the inhale you can. And out the mouth, exhale. Extend your arms long so that you're reaching through the fingertips in your child's heels of the hands. Push through the fingertips and spin the elbows in just slightly. Elbows should pick up off the floor as you reach. Breathe in and out. Keep the heels of the hands up. Come up through the hips, heart forward, tabletop as you step the knees hip width distance, curl the toes under. Breathe in with the heels of the hands off the floor. Round the spine here, breathe out. Put the heels of the hands down and then arch the spine, breathe in. Setting up for yang, breathe out, round the spine. We're going to add on, arch the spine and kick the heels up to the bum, breathe in. So you squeeze and then put the shoelaces down and round the spine, breathe out. One more, arch the spine, breathe in, kick the heels up to the bum. Exhale, shoelaces down, breathe out. Flat back, take an inhale. Pick up the knees as you curl the toes under, plank pose, breath out. Look forward slightly ahead of your mat for 2 breaths here. One more inhale. Big exhale. Hug your belly in, look to your navel, a light tuck of the chin, breathe in. Stretch into downward face dog, breathe out. Full inhale, full exhale. If you notice that your blocks or your props are way off, bring them a little more forward to frame your mat, one hand at a time from down dog. Take an inhale, look forward. Right foot and then left foot, top of the mat, forward fold. Exhale all your breath out. Inhale, halfway lift. Fingertips can be on block, hands to shins, or fingertips ahead of your feet. Exhale, forward fold. Stand up, arms high. I want you to reach in your stretch. Breathe in. Hands to heart, ground here. Thumbs to the chest, breathe out. Push through all four corners of the feet to light up your thighs. And a few salutations here to get us warmed up in the spine. Really good work if you never have the time to do a complete practice. So let's go. Arms high. Breathe in. You're stretching, and then you're folding. Exhale, Uttanasana. Then Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Breathe in. Flat back, gaze ahead. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Then stand up, arms high as you press through the feet. Ground, firm your thighs. Hands to heart. Exhale, Samastiti. Swing the arms up. Breathe in, morning stretch. Then exhale, belly in, and you fold. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Inhale, slide the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, fold for Uttanasana. Breath out. Inhale, stand up, arms high, breathe in. Hands to heart, exhale. One more simple sun salutation for the back, body, and hips. Arms high, breathe in. Exhale, pull your belly in as you fold. Halfway lift, inhale, breathe in. Exhale, fold one more time, Uttanasana. Stand up, arms high, breathe in. Exhale, hands to heart, breathe out. Adding on for the yang, arms high, breathe in. From the stretch, you fold to Uttanasana, breathe out. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift, breathe in. Step your left foot back as your hands go to the mat, left knee down, breathe out. Arms high, breathe in, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, put your hands down and sneak into plank. Breathe out. Pause in plank, protract your upper back, inhale and exhale. Put your knees down, heart forward, modified plank. Breathe in. Bend your arms with your elbows looking straight back to hug your ribs. Breathe out, go all the way down. Ground your shoulders. Breathe in to lift your heart and gaze. Baby cobra. Breathe out to kiss the floor. Curl your toes under, tabletop, inhale. Downward face dog, exhale. Look forward, inhale. Left foot steps forward, right knee down, exhale. Arms high, Anjaney breath, inhale. Put your hands down, step your right foot forward to forward fold, Uttanasana, exhale. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, breathe in. Exhale, bow and fold a little more, breathe out. Stand up, arms high. Maybe there's a little back bend as you reach your fingers up and back. Hands to heart, breathe out. Arms high, stretch. Each time you get here, where can you go a little deeper? Exhale, fold, breathe out. Ardha Uttanasana, breathe in. Right foot steps back, fingertips in front of your left foot, right knee down. Anjaneyasana, low lunge, inhale. Hands down for us to sneak to plank. Exhale, breath, and pause here. Ground through the toes, press the earth away, protract the shoulders. Inhale and exhale. Knees down, shoelaces down, heart ahead. Inhale, modified plank. Bend the arms halfway, elbows look back, hug in, pause. Push back up, breathe in. Bend halfway, breathe out, pause, push back up, breathe in, adding on, bend halfway, pause here, pull your heart through and forward, modified up dog, inhale. Tabletop and then downward face dog, exhale. Look forward, inhale. Right foot steps forward, left knee down, exhale. Arms high, Anjane breath, breathe in. Hands down, forward fold, back foot forward, Uttanasana, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Stand up, arms high, breathe in. Hands to heart, all the breath out. Adding on, arms high, inhale. Forward fold, Uttanasana, keep up the yang, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Left foot back, left knee down, breathe out. Arms go high, inhale, hook the thumbs. Up and over to the right as you pull the thumbs, exhale. Stay for a breath in and out. Come up to center, inhale. Hands down, sneak into plank again, exhale. Protract your upper back body, breathe in. Right away, bend the arms halfway, chaturanga. Pull your heart forward, upward face dog, breathe in. Downward face dog, breathe out. Look forward, inhale. Left foot steps forward, right knee down, exhale. Listen, arms high, breathe in. Hook the thumbs up and over to the left, breathe out. Stay for a breath in and out, pull your thumbs. Then come up to center, inhale. Hands down, step forward, forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Bow, breathe out. Hug your forehead into shins. Stand up, arms high, reach through the fingertips up and back, inhale. Hands to heart, exhale. Arms high, breathe in. Uttanasana, forward fold. Can you bow even more, tucking your chin towards the middle of the legs, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Right foot back, right knee down, exhale. Arms high, inhale. Hands to heart, twist over this front leg, exhale. Ground through the hands to press together, roll your left rib cage up and back, full breath in. Full breath out. Option to pick up the back leg, inhale. Hands down and then chaturanga, exhale. Upward face dog, breathe in. Downward face dog, breathe out. Full breath in, full breath out. Look forward, inhale. And then left knee forward. No, right knee forward, exhale. Left knee down, inhale the arms high. And then hands to heart to twist over this front leg. So right leg forward, left knee back, full breath in, full breath out. Roll your right rib cage up and back. Trace your gaze up and back. Maybe past that right shoulder for 3. 2. Option to pick up the back leg. Take an inhale as back leg is strong and straight. And then on your exhale, hands down, step forward, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Bow and hug in. Stand up, arms high, inhale. Hands to heart, arrive here, exhale. Full breath in, full breath out. Adding on, arms high, sit down, feet, knees together. Breathe in. Stand up, hands to heart, breathe out. 2 more of those. Sit, arms high. Gaze up. Stand up, hands to heart. 1 more of it. Hold. When you get there, breathe in. Stay looking up. Spin your pinkies inward. Breathe out. Pull your belly in. Full breath in. Listen. Fold. Hands down. Breath out. Half. Inhale. Step to plank and then chaturanga. Exhale. Upward face dog to pull your heart through. Breathe in. Down dog. Breathe out. Look forward. Take an inhale. Stay. Take an exhale. Look forward behind the right wrist. Inhale. Step your right foot behind the right wrist. Anchor your left heel down, left toes out. Exhale. Arms high, warrior 1, bend the front leg. Breathe in. Put your hands down and sneak into plank and chaturanga. Breathe out. Upward face dog, keep it moving. Downward face dog, exhale. Look forward to left wrist, inhale. Step your left foot behind the left wrist. Anchor the right heel down, right toes out. Exhale. Inhale the arms up. Warrior 1, bend the front leg. Exhale, hands down. Step back. You can also hover the left foot, chaturanga. Upward face dog. Breathe in. Downward face dog. Breath out. Bend the legs to lift the heels up. Look forward. Breathe in. Big step or hop to sneak in. Breathe out. Feet together. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold. That's your Uttanasana. Tuck in. Sit your bum down and chair pose. Arms swing up. Breathe in. Stand up. Hands to heart. Breathe out. Little add-on, arms high, chair pose. Hands to heart, twist to the right, exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Come back to chair, sit low, inhale. Stand heart, exhale. Chair pose, breathe in. Stay in chair, hands to heart, twist the other way, breathe out. Going left. Swim your right hip back, left hip forward, stay for 3. 2, twist a little more for 1. Chair pose, really burning the thighs, breathe in. Stand, hands to heart, breathe out. Chair pose, take an inhale, feet together, knees together. Fold to Uttanasana, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in, listen. Lift your heels here and then bend your legs bum to heels. Breathe out. Hands to heart. Sit tall in the length of your spine. Full breath in and out. Option to hook your left arm to your outer right knee and twist. If you've done that, come out of it slow to center and pause. Stand up tall in the spine, breathe in. Option to hook your right arm to your outer left knee and twist. If you've done that, come out of the twist slow and pause. Stand up tall in the heart, breathe in. Breathe out. And then we'll Surya B out of this, hands down. Inhale. Hop or step back to Chaturanga. Exhale. Upward face dog. Breathe in. Down. Breathe out. Step your right foot behind your right wrist. Inhale, warrior one. Breath in. Exhale, Chaturanga. Breath out. Inhale, upward dog, shoelaces ground. Exhale, downward dog, breath out. Left foot behind left wrist to inhale, warrior one. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. One breath in and out. Bend the legs, heels high to look forward. Breathe in. And big step or hop. Uttanasana, forward fold. Breathe out. Halfway lift on an inhale. And exhale, forward fold. Stand up for just a beat, arms high, breathe in. We're going to forward fold again, breathe out. Heel, toe, toe, heel, feet hip width distance. Hook your peace fingers on your big toes. Hold on, elbows point to the sides of the rooms. Lean forward into the weights of the fronts of the feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Use the intelligence of that halfway lift. Exhale, pull and fire up your arms to pull in that fold. Let go of the pull, heel toe a little wider. Fan your toes out, heels in, halfway lift. Breathe in. Exhale, bum down, sit bum down, hands to heart, breathe out. Little hips here, very similar to child's pose and Baddha Konasana that we did at the beginning for our yin. 2 more breaths. Hands down, we're going to sneak into Chaturanga or step to plank. If stepping, your inhale is plank. If hopping, your next exhale from here is Chaturanga. Upward face dog to pull your heart up. And downward face dog to land that. Let's slowly come down again to that yin. But kick the right leg high. Breathe in. Bring your right knee to your right elbow. Squeeze, hold here. Don't hold your breath. Protract your upper back body. Inhale and exhale. Then kick up. Breath in. And then step to the outside of the right hand, breath out. Ground your left knee down, fingertips to the mat or props. Lift your heart a little like up dog, breathe in. Stay here, breathe out. You can curl your back toes under, flat hands to the mat, take an inhale. And then straighten your front leg and ground through your right heel to pop your front toes up. Breath out. Can you fold a little deeper, like you're trying to melt your forehead to the mat or shin for 3, 2, 1. As you bend your front leg, right toes come back down on the mat, hips forward, inhale. Pick up the back leg straight, fire it up, exhale. Take your right arm high, breathe in. Rotate your right rib cage up and back as you plug your right shoulder blade down the length of the spine. 2 more breaths, inhale and exhale. Back leg stays straight and strong. Right hand down, breathe in. Hug your right knee into your right armpit and bend your right leg to lift your right foot off the mat. 3, 2, pigeon pose. Breath out. Ground a little bit more, left hip in and down. Feel the sensation of your right outer hip. And then bring yourself into a sleeping yin-like pigeon. Option to rest a cheek to the mat if it leaves you more surrender-like to this pose. Take one more breath, inhale. And out the nose, slowly exhaling. And as you come out of a yin-like offering here, stand your heart up. As you prop your heart up in proud pigeon, get ready, curl your back toes under. And we'll move like yawn through a flow. So you'll take an inhale here. Pick up your back leg, send your right leg back, chaturanga. Exhale, upward face dog, breathe in, and downward dog, breath out. One breath in Adho Mukha Shavasana. Left leg kicks up with so much energy. Inhale. Left knee to left elbow. Stay here. Hold. Don't hold your breath. Lift your hips higher and protract your upper back body. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, left leg up. Step to the outside of the left hand. Exhale. Right knee down. Fingertips to your props or mat to kind of emulate a little bit of this up dog, arch in the back, heart forward and up, gaze forward and up. And then put your flat hands to the mat or your props. Whatever you've got going on is fine. Curl your back toes under, breathe in. And then straighten your front leg as your hips go back. Ground through the left heel quite a bit and flip your half Hanuma. Pressing the back of your left knee a little more for the mat to get into the nitty gritty of that straight left leg for 3. Folding deeper, 2, 1. As you start to bend your left leg, your hips come forward, left toes ground through the mat. You got that? Pick up your back leg. Breathe in, back leg straight. Hug the left knee to the outer left armpit and lift up your left foot for 3, 2. Pigeon pose. Maneuver in. Settle your right hip in and down. Your left hip matches to the right hip, heart up. Proud pigeon for a beat, maybe 2 or 3. Grounding the hips square. Outer left hip opening and space and more space. And then sleeping your pigeon. A cheek to the mat if it helps let go a little more. And if it's something you did on the other side, just evening out the space of the neck body. 2 more breaths where you intentionally release the jaw and any kind of grip that might be lingering in the expression of the face, hands, and maybe even your glutes. Pick up the head slow, walk your heart back up, prop your torso up, proud pigeon. And one last yang offering here. We move fluidly and breath in and out. So you'll tuck your back toes under and start to feel the action of your back leg to lift. Look forward, proud pigeon. Breathe in. Step chaturanga. Upward face dog to take it through. And downward face dog to roll over the toes, massage it out through the ankles and feet for 2 breaths. Option to pick up the heels of the hands here. Spin the elbows in your downward face dog for 3, 2. Come down on the knees. Tabletop. And slowly out of tabletop, turn around and lie down. Final Shavasana for today's practice. Stay as long as you can, as long as you need, as long as you want. And try and make those 3 things come together to be wholesome and good for you. Sometimes they don't always work together. But the final Shavasana is really about acknowledging the true answers to need, want, and can. Namaste.